Welcome back to another episode of The Soul of Generation X, Season 2, coming at you live and in your face. We're back once again to discuss the events of the day, current events, and just life in general. And here to help me discuss all of that good stuff is our brother in power, in politics, Lenny. How's it going, bro?
Hello, my friend. Glad to be back with you once again. Feels so good to be back here. Back
discuss
again.
You talking about your boys?
Yes, sir.
You talking about your boys? Is that Frankie?
Again.
You're a Beverlyite, right? Yeah, okay.
Yeah, no doubt, man. I grew up on Beverly and featured mainly it's featuring Frankie Beverly. We put it right.
Featuring Frankie. Yeah, man, I tell you.
One of a kind.
Those were the days.
Yes, they were.
A lot's been going on, man. What's been going on around your neck of the woods?
Well, this is the season. Every month, every so often there's a season. Like you got your Christmas season, you got your Thanksgiving season, but this is actually an election season. This is a consequential election season. So this is going to be going on for the next 8 months. With everything going on in this country, not even talking about the world, but this country, it's been a whirlwind. So my focus and the people that I've been dealing with for this upcoming midterm election, we're getting ready. We're not getting ready. We're already preparing to win. You prepare. You don't prepare to lose. You prepare to win. So I've been engaged with a lot of different groups, helping them get the vote out, get the word out, getting people registered to vote that haven't voted, getting all the IDs they need to get done, and just making people aware. Doing it on this show, and just speaking to people in general about how this election is going to be so important. Every election is important, but this one is very, very important for the American people. So that's what I've been doing. I haven't done any traveling. Everything is focused on the home front. So that's where my energy is at. That's where my resources are going, to making sure that things change in this country.
That's true. Making sure that everybody, I like what you said, you've been helping everybody get their voting credentials ready, which we need to be doing, especially for our senior folks and just folks in general, from the things we've been hearing about what could be going on around polling booths. So, as far as, voting by mail, getting the ballot to the folks so they'll have it. So that's really good. And in general, just like you said, coming up to midterms, I think it's looking pretty good for us. And I believe a lot of people out there on the other side are scared because they know we coming back hard. They can hear the engines. They feel us coming up behind them. They know we coming. So we just got to make sure everybody gets out. And I'm pretty sure as for what's going on right now, people will be getting ready to get their votes ready so we can take this thing. As far as any, you say you haven't done any traveling.
No.
You just been kind of staying local.
On what we got to get done here.
Staying local.
Laser focused.
Laser focus. Yeah. I hear you. It's been pretty last couple of weeks, and just after this past week here, General, it's just been. I don't want to say I've been filled with anger, sadness,
Right.
various things, and sometimes I catch myself just. How did we get to this point? And when I don't know what else to do, then I start researching, and that helps me kind of to see how we got. Well, I mean, I know, but to see what we need to do to get out of this point. And what you said just now with voting, but also, what are some other things that the folks can do who are tired of waking up like this every day, feeling angry and sad and angry, and then just find yourself in a daze? What are some other advice you can give the listeners out there as to what they can do?
Well, some of the things you can do, what I do, go work out. You don't necessarily have to go join the gym, but you get you some weights, some dumbbells, and go for a walk, ride your bike. Mm-hmm. Get out of the rat race of the politics for a few minutes out the day. Get credible news sources.
Yeah, very much credible. Yeah,
credible
exactly.
News sources that you get your information from. Like I say, challenge yourself to do something different every day. Help go out and help others to get registered to vote. Go out and help others to make sure that they have all their credentials. Because the service what you do to others will go a long way in helping this cause.
Sure will.
But like I say, just go out, walk along the beach. If you live on any coastal areas, go fishing. Plant a garden, grow some vegetables. It doesn't have to be consumed with politics 24/7. That's our job. That's what we do. But even us, I know myself. I like to go to the gym and release that stress. Get on the treadmill, walk about 5 to 10 minutes, get about an hour and a half good workout. Get that endorphins and adrenaline going, and
Mm-hmm. Get you a mile on the treadmill, huh?
Yeah, keep your mind, maybe a mile on the treadmill, 4 laps. Yeah. Take it easy and just listen. And what I like to do when I'm doing that is I love putting my jazz on. Jazz takes me to a whole nother place. It gets me out of that rat race of politics for a while at least.
Right.
So, yeah.
Now, on the other...
Cook a meal. Cook your favorite meal. Make some cookies.
True.
Cook some
brownies.
Now,
on the other side of that, what can people do? Advice can you give people to do to get in to the race and make an impact on what's going on as far as attending meetings, like you said, helping others? What can they do on that end?
Well, what they can do is get with their local Central Labor Council, get with your local Democratic leaders, find out where they need help. They might need you to make phone calls or go knock on doors. Okay. You may have to do some mailers. They need people to send mailers out, we need poll workers, people to work at the polls. So there's a lot that you can do. The volunteer help is the best help you can get. It's tax-free, and if you love to do it, you have fun doing it. And just getting out and testifying and witnessing to people about what you believe in, what you believe is right for this country. So, we don't focus on, when I'm out canvassing, I don't focus on what the opponent is doing. I focus on what we can do and how we can make this better. You know, when I ran for office and where I live, you know, it's predominantly Republican county. But I was not afraid to go out and share my message with the community, with people who I know were diehard, staunch Republicans. And that's exactly what I did. So it's a challenge, you know. Everybody's not going to want to hear it. But if you make that conscientious effort to get out there, you'll feel like you've done something. You feel a purpose in your life. And we need all hands on deck. So get out there and volunteer. Go canvass, make phone calls, mail letters, knock on doors, and you'll be glad you did.
Good advice. Now let's get into the meat of the most current events and get to your first topic, or our first topic that we came up with here. What you got for us?
Well, before we get into that first topic, we know we had a State of the Union address, and I want to give kudos.
You saw me trying to jump over that, didn't you? Okay.
We give kudos to Al Green.
Al Green, yes.
Al Green is a patriot. He's a warrior. He got kicked out of last year. He got kicked out of the State of the Union address, again. And this year he got kicked out again. Yeah. So, you know, I want to give it up for Al Green, OG. He put it on the line. He didn't give a damn what they said. He tried to put the sign down. But Al Green is a hero.
Yes, he is.
Yeah. So I really appreciate it.
If we can get the majority of Congress, our Congress, folks to act like that and get that attitude, which we got some up and coming, we got some good ones. Jasmine and AOC and some other folks. We got, but they can get that Al Green attitude. Then
I want to give Al Green the Shaft Award. Yes, he deserves the Shaft Award.
Yeah, John Shaft.
Yeah. So we're going to give Al Green the unofficial first time ever Shaft Award.
Shaft Award. Okay, I got it.
Bad mother.
Shut your mouth.
Talking about Al Green.
They got. Oh man, boy, that's crazy.
No, but he's one of the guys that's OG, who's standing the gap, who's fighting all the way to the end with his cane in his hand.
Yeah,
and he's doing his thing, man.
Yeah,
so he gets the first ever Shaft Award.
Yeah, we have to remember that, the Shaft Award. We might need to give that award out from time to time.
Yeah.
I mean, that might need to be something we need to come up with here. So So any other highlights of that disastrous meeting of
hockey team?
Oh man,
the men's and women's hockey team won gold medal.
I am so disappointed in the men.
Another Shaft Award out to the women's hockey team.
Yes.
Who refused to be used as pawns.
Yes.
In Donald Trump's State of the Union.
Yes. I give those ladies a shout out as well. Give them the Shaft Award. Yes.
They get the Shaft Award. Each one of those ladies get the unofficial, official Shaft Award from Generation X, the soul of Generation X.
Yes, I agree. And I got to add on that too that I was disappointed with the men's hockey team. 5 of them didn't go. I give them the Shaft Award. Right. But I was really disappointed from what I saw, the highlights and what I heard, how they were cheesing up with your buddy in orange, and that was really it's kind of sickening, man. And I think they lost a lot of points too for a lot of people.
Yeah, they did, and because they were used as pawns. Mm-hmm. And see, Trump doesn't do anything that's going to make anybody else look good but himself.
Nothing. Yeah, exactly.
So, I mean, they should have saw that going in. Now a lot of them got regrets that they even went. And
wait, you heard that?
Yeah.
You heard that the
they
ones
got
that went
regrets.
have regret?
Yeah.
Somebody the wives must have got on them or something.
Well, yeah. I mean,
Who are the 5 that did? That's what we need to be looking at. Who are the 5 that didn't go? That's who needs.
I know one of them played for Tampa. It's 5 of them. I don't know their names right off the bat.
That's who needs.
I can get the
props.
Names.
Yeah, that's what we need to
show.
Yeah, because
they get a Shaft award.
Because the ones coming back talking about they wish they wouldn't go, they sound like the people talking about I didn't mean to vote for Donald Trump. I didn't know he was going to do that. That's what they sound like.
It's too late. They've been used.
Too late, man.
Like a cheap suit. And on top of that, they went to lunch. And you know what he fed them for lunch?
McDonald's.
McDonald's.
Yeah. That is
hamburger, cheeseburgers and fries.
And they probably was cold.
I'm pretty sure
they was cold.
Yeah.
I mean man, they could have catered or had doesn't the White House have a chef?
Yeah.
I remember President Obama had a chef.
Yeah. It was just a total embarrassment.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, really, it's like I said, I was disappointed to find out that they would. I was very, very proud of the women's hockey team and what they said and how they stood up and chose not to attend. I didn't think they would attend. I did not think they would attend.
Well, he slighted them. He said a derogatory remark about them anyway.
What? He's derogatory.
They gave him the finger.
What is a piece of crap going to say but something derogatory? So, I mean, that's all, I don't even give him any credit for walking anymore.
The whole State of the Union was going to lead it was like The Price is Right. There was no substance to it at all. So it was like watching a game show. Come on down. I want to give that person the Medal of Freedom. I'm going to give that person this. I'm going to give that person that. Come on down. It was no substance, no policy, no looking forward. It was just rambling for almost 2 hours of utter nonsense. He was berating people. He was talking down to people. He was slurring his speech like a drunkard.
Like a drunkard, huh?
Yeah,
I didn't watch it.
Just a wino.
Yeah, I didn't. I'm
he
glad.
Sounded like a wino. For somebody that don't drink, he sounded like a wino. So
I didn't watch him.
Well, you didn't miss that.
We left that assignment to you because I wasn't about to sit there and watch that clown, man.
So the only thing he was talking about, really, he berated the Supreme Court justices that were there. And that leads us to one of the topics that I want to get into tonight was tariffs. So earlier this week, the Supreme Court said, Donald Trump, no, you cannot impose tariffs because that's a tax. And only Congress can issue tax in the government.
Right.
Oh, boy. He went on. He cried like a baby. He called them all kind of names, saying they were embarrassment. They were useless. They're not doing what I wanted them to do. Yada, yada, yada. And they've been telling him, all the top economists been telling him, tariffs are nothing but a tax that the American people have to pay.
Yeah.
Because
does he
you and I
not know? Do you think they not know this? Because it's not him when you really look at it. People are like, you don't know. Because he ain't big all your cities. Just Stephen Miller and all that. Does he not know? You really think he doesn't know?
No, yeah, because
and he won't shut up.
If you go back in history, ever since the 80s, he's been a guy that's always talking about we need to be charging other countries more.
But why you think somebody won't tell him to shut up and you're even though you're doing something crooked and evil, you're not even talking about it right. You know what I mean?
Well, it's not even, it's a law.
Yeah,
Congress
but
is the only one.
No, but I'm saying, you think somebody would tell him, just say, hey, bro, you know who's really paying for these tariffs? I mean, just, you know what I'm saying? What is? I don't understand that. I mean, does he?
You're not listening.
I don't. Anyway,
he's the type of person. If he gets something in his head, he gonna run with it. He's been running with this since the 80s. These tariffs. So the Supreme Court said no.
You're running with something else in the 80s too.
You cannot levy a tax. You, Mr. Trump, the executive branch, cannot levy a tax on the American people. That's what it is. Because you can say whatever you want to say. These people end up paying, you and I, we end up paying higher price for our goods and products.
Yep.
So if you order an alternator you go to the store and buy an alternator, you're going to be paying 1.5 times what you'll normally pay. Mm-hmm. Because the buyer, which is AutoZone or discount, they're going to pass that on to you.
O'Reilly's,
yeah. They're going to pass it on to you.
Then they won't want you to bring your old one back, or they're going to charge you even higher.
Right. So he got pissed off because the Supreme Court struck him down. But what this fool ended up doing anyway, he ended up charging 10% on every country and another 5%, which he is only allowed to do for 180 days. So there's a 15% tariff on all the countries, for all the goods that we get from other countries. The business have to pay a higher price for them. And then, of course, they're going to, pass it on to us. So he gets to do that for 180 days. After 180 days, he has to go to Congress. And Congress is not going to allow him to tax the American people. Matter of fact, we all deserve a refund because what he did was illegal anyway.
Okay.
So now these businesses are saying, hey, we put out billions of tariffs. We want our money back. So I was looking at some of the figures. It said that every American head of household should be getting back, well, they need to get back $1,700.
Yeah, that's not happening.
But that ain't going to happen.
That's not happening.
Said, I ain't going to send nobody.
What was the total? 175 billion or something like that?
Well, the total
was like something like 175 billion.
Was 195 to 200 billion.
Yeah.
So this is based on a major study by the Cahill Institute for the World Economy. Mm-hmm. And it's corroborated by the Federal Reserve Bank of New York. The estimated dollar breakdown that we as Americans paid with these tariffs is approximately $187.2 billion to $192 billion. You know what the foreign exporters paid? $8 billion. So and they was telling this dummy, these other countries do not pay the tariffs. The American people pay these tariffs.
Well,
that's a lot of damn money.
But when you think about it, we saying how ignorant he is to not know this. You think that he probably really knows this and would love for this to go through because this is just another way to beat down on the American people and make an attempt to make us weak. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I mean, if you're a, like they say, you're not a democracy, you're a monarchy, which is a king set up. You don't care how you beat down your people in your kingdom. You know what I mean? So he can't be that dumb, or can he? I mean, hey, if we're having to do this, it's just another avenue to make us weak.
Well, yeah.
I mean, that's just a thought,
No, it is to weaken the economy because the man had the nerve. He actually said this after they struck him down on his tariffs. What do they tell me? They tell me this. I have a right to do what I want to do. I can destroy the country.
Yeah. He was talking, but if you listen to that, he was actually talking about the country he was talking about. in that little clip, because people thought he was saying destroy America. He was talking about, what was the country he was talking about in that clip? If you pull that clip up, you'll see.
I don't remember him saying anything about it. What country? He said he can destroy. Well, if he kept the tariffs on, he was going to destroy America.
But if you listen to it, he wasn't in that particular clip. Well, you know what? That shows you half of the time he doesn't know what he's talking about. His mind is here, his mind is there. He have us on this one track, and he be on another track, and we get on that track, and he switches. He doesn't know his mind is it's a literal merry-go-round half the time. So you might have heard that part. I'm telling you, if you go back and you listen, he said, I could destroy their country or that. He didn't actually say the United States. But anyway, that's another story we get into later. So, and I'm not for sure not taking up for him. I'm just trying to figure out what,
So after the Supreme Court limited his authority, Trump quickly implemented a temporary 10% global tariff using the Section 122 of the 1974 Trade Act, citing fundamental international payment problems. So he's, stuff like lumber and all that, that steel, goods that we get ships from China, Mexico, and Canada. Mm-hmm. So it's going to have an economic impact on the United States. You're talking about importing the beef. Beef is higher, chicken is higher, wheat, grain. And not only that. So the tariffs have hurt so much that a lot of those farmers had to sell the farms. So now, again, it is ignorance. They're proposing to bail the farmers out again with taxpayer money.
No.
Yeah.
Again. So wait a minute. So all of these guys we had around October, November, saying, "Hey, I was a mistake. I shouldn't have voted for him. I wouldn't vote for him again."
Yeah.
They're going to bail. These guys going to get bailed out.
They're going to get another bailout.
Well, you know what they're going to do when it comes time to vote again?
They're going to vote right back the same dumb way.
Right back the same way.
Yeah.
See, that's a bunch of crap, man.
That's what we call the boomerang effect.
Oh, I saw multiple farmers talk about, I made a mistake. I didn't know this was going to happen. So he's going to bail them out, and they're going to go right back and give him their vote. But you know what? We're not going to worry about it because we're going to pull them 90 million out that didn't show up, and they're going to stomp him in the ground. So let them do what they want to do.
So 180 days, which that'll put us, we're looking at, what is this, almost March, was basically March. You're looking at about another 3, 4 months, 5 months. Actually, that'd be right around close to the election. So, we're still going to be paying higher price. Our food won't go down. Food price will continue to skyrocket. Toiletries, wood, all that steel, lumber, going to go up. So it's just been one thing after another with this guy. So I would this is my advice: get it while you can. If you get it, look for sales. If you go to the junkyard, if you need a part for your car, alternator, starter, even the junkyard price is going up. So there's no getting around it. But try to look around and find the best deal you can get. I would say, as I have been saying, stock them on paper towels, toilet paper, anything like that. That's going to go up because the price of lumber is going up. So
I think a lot of this is easing up on people in various ways. I am a person who shops online groceries and I have them delivered. And it's easier for me to see the price changes, and I see them. I see the price changes, but this is going to hit so many other people, all income levels, and the people that's thinking it's not going to maybe touch them, or they're still having visions of sugar Trumps in the air.
Sugar Trump, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I just love being just crazy. But the ones that are still thinking it's going to hit them too.
Oh, yeah.
And because I see it. I see, I order my groceries just about every week and get them delivered. And I see the price just down. You talking about eggs? Eggs going up too.
Yeah.
Chicken thighs, you name it. So it's gonna affect a lot of people, and it's just starting. So
medicine's going sky high. Yeah,
medicine's going up.
I went to the grocery store earlier this week. I remember, and I know you do too. There was a time when we went to the grocery store with our mom and dad and our grandparents. Man, you fill up a whole basket, you might spend $100. Now you go to the grocery store, you'll spend $100 just filling up the front part of your basket. I'm talking about
the front.
We used to sit at where the little children used to sit at.
With the babies. We put the babies at. Yeah. Oh man, shoot.
I filled that up. Man, I had $115. And I just thought back to my grandma, like, Lord have mercy. What will she say today? Mm-hmm. I got the front part of the basket where I used to sit in as a child, filled up, and that cost me $115.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And the top note, I didn't get no meat.
No meat in there. No meat. You had fish?
I got fish.
Okay, you had fish.
Some fruits. Mm-hmm. And I'm like, some other stuff, but all I can do was shake my head in bed.
Yeah.
I said, damn, Trump got us again. Got us again. But that's why this election is so important. So we can, the Congress can put some clamps on this joker. Clamp him down.
Clamp him up.
All these people who saying, I didn't sign up for this. As I will say, and this is a teaser, you're experiencing the boomerang effect.
The boomerang effect, huh?
Boomerang effect.
Boomerang effect.
Yep. You're experiencing the boomerang effect. Welcome to the boomerang effect, people. This is what you asked for. Yep.
And on that note, we're going to take a break. We'll be right back with more of the soul of Generation X.
You're listening to the Soul of Generation X, and you can find the Soul of Generation X on Apple Podcast, Spotify Podcast, YouTube Podcast, and anywhere you get your podcast.
Soul of Generation X into season 2. Once again, just wanted to remind you all that. Got Lenny here. We're just kind of just easing back this evening, keeping it kind of on the down low. You know, not getting too fired. Yeah, got to chill, not getting too fired up, you know. But just wanted to touch on some things. What I was noticing this week is we noticed things are starting to change, specifically healthcare. And I noticed, I did a little research on the states that are starting to see the increases now. They're already experiencing increases. Some people are making that decision of, do I eat or do I take my medicine? I've been hearing a lot of doctors on other podcasts. One doctor said she was very upset with her patients. They came in, their levels were all out of whack, and she was upset with them. And they said, "Doc, it was either get my medicine, eat or get my medicine, and feed my babies." And Lenny, that's what people are going through right now already. And it even kicked in hard, but that's what people are going through right now. Do I eat? Do I take my medicine or do I eat? And that is, we should not, the richest country in the world, we should not have to make a choice like that. And it just doesn't make sense. We should not be having to make it. But anyway, in my research that I did to see which states are experiencing that the hardest right now, and I'm sure you probably could guess, but I'm going to give them to you. The states that are experiencing the largest premium or increases right now in healthcare are Texas, Florida, Georgia, North Carolina, and Arizona. Can you believe that? Arizona?
Yeah, I mean, Arizona got a higher retirement population out there, just like Florida. And
some of the other states coming in closely behind those: South Carolina, Tennessee, Alabama, Oklahoma, Wyoming, and West Virginia. And Lenny, to be a quiz master right now, what would you, for all the money, for all the cash, what do all those states have in common?
All of them are southern states. Majority of them are southern states.
And what's that? They
all are red states.
There you go. Bam. All the money. Then he takes the cash. He takes the what Bob Barker?
Bob Barker said, "You're on the Price is Right."
It was right. Yeah. He took all of those states are red states.
Yeah.
To our listeners out there, then he said red. That's what we're looking for. And when we say red states, they are the ones who laid down the tracks and voted for this foolishness.
Yeah.
And they are getting hit the hardest. And we're not even in the thick of things. Then they're getting hit pretty hard.
Yeah.
So I mean, it's just common sense, you know. I mean, I'm not trying to get really, highly technical with what's going on, but I mean, all we needed, basically want Lenny to say, what color, and most of us know our colors when we're talking about politics now, and they are all red states.
Yeah.
All red states who, as you've been hearing for the last year or so, voted against their own what?
Interests.
Yeah, voted against their own interests. And
I was just going to say that it don't really surprise me because those states are some of the poorest states in healthcare, education, mortality, income, job, employment. So, but You know,
But
it's their own fault.
Lenny, but with all that what you said just now, everything you said just now, various groups of us, our folks experienced that, back in the day. But does that make us become hateful? Should that make us become haters and hateful that we would? Because let's stop biting, beating around the bush here like half these people. You know why these people, they living in half a trailer, 3 teeth in their mouth, some of them, they voted for this man who could care less about it. Why? Because Bobby and Robin and Cindy and Sue moved down the street and they don't want them to move in their neighborhood. So we need to get some, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? We come in with all this technical jargon and all this, this and blah, 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 blah. You have nothing. And you voted for somebody who says what you want to hear him say, says hateful things, says racist things. He don't know what he's talking about. And he's not a woman. He's not a black woman. He's not an Asian woman. He's not this. He's a white man. Looks like something that you would bow your knees on your knees to. Yet everything you named just now, low education, jobs, healthcare, everything, and you vote for that? It's no excuse. You're hateful. You hate.
It is absolutely no excuse.
No excuse. It's no excuse. It's no excuse for everything you say. Name everything you just said again. These states, what these states have.
Healthcare.
Low education.
Low unemployment.
Low unemployment.
I think I said healthcare.
Healthcare, yeah. No, what do you say about healthcare? No healthcare. Healthcare rising, premiums rising, and some have none. Okay, keep going.
Mortality rate.
Oh gosh, because of the healthcare.
Yeah.
And yet,
I'm sure there's more things that they are lacking.
Yeah.
All because they want to keep the status quo.
The status quo.
They want to keep the status quo.
They want to. It's the whiteness is fading. They feel that they're feeling outnumbered. Does that bring up memories of, I can't understand what he's saying, but I like the football game.
Yeah.
That kind of stuff. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I was going to say real quick. Have you ever heard the term, I'd burn down the house and rule over ashes. I would be the rule over ashes. I'd burn the house down before I let them have any place of authority. They would burn.
Never heard that. I've heard something similar to that, but I totally get where you're coming from.
They would burn the whole city down.
Burn the whole house down.
And rule over ashes. That they have you be able to come in and sit at the counter or eat at a restaurant. They'll rather burn the house down.
Burn the house. That sounds like something out of the 50s.
Yeah.
When they had those sit-ins they had those sit-ins in Alabama and Mississippi. That sounds like something.
The lady said she'll burn her restaurant down. Before she let one of them ends.
Yeah.
Eat at her counter.
Yes. That's what it is. That's what it. You would, a woman, and tell me this, a woman she's going around on her campaign telling you that even if you're not a part of my party, you're still an American and I'm going to help you. I'm going to do what's right for you. I'm going to do what's right. You're going to have this. You're going to have that. And just because you're not in my party doesn't mean I'm not going to help you. She says that, yet you go out and you put an X in the voting box for, as everybody's saying, a convicted felon. I don't think that really affects people. Just start saying a grifter. He's a scam artist, a grifter, a scam artist who's stealing. Felon don't mean that much to people. He's a felon. Yeah, no. This guy's a grifter. He's a scam artist. He's stealing from you out of your own country. He's sending armed masked men out into his quote unquote kingdom. Forget the felon. This guy is a grifter. He's a scammer.
Yes, he is.
He's
Yes.
the lowest of low. So you vote for that instead of the lady that said that she's going to help you. She's going to help you, help your family, help you to prosper, help you to you'll be able to buy groceries, you'll be able to get that new house, you'll be able to get all these things. But because she was a black woman, black and a woman, the thought of having her run your country that's not a thought to have.
Right.
So in turn, this is what we get.
Well, I mean, it goes back to that woman who said, I burn it down before I allow one of those ends to sit at my counter.
Mm-hmm.
That just lets you know that how ignorant they are.
Yeah.
I posted something earlier this week, about a couple days ago. Mm-hmm. You remember when there was a whole big blow up when Obama was the president? Oh, how could he? How could he wear a tan suit in the Oval Office? How could he? And I posted it. I thought about that. And I said, it wasn't the color of the suit. It was the color of the man in the suit. Mm-hmm. It wasn't the color of the suit.
No.
It was the color of the man in the suit.
Yeah.
That they had a problem with.
Yeah. This man, this N is my president.
Yeah.
The president of the Confederacy. He's our president?
Yeah.
No. I can't believe that. I'm not going to stand for it.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, it just shows you that people have gone to their graves with this anger, with this hate. And what I like about it, because I use a guy like George Wallace or Bull Carter. That was before my time. Mm-hmm. But I'm pretty sure that some of their, maybe their daughters or granddaughters or great-granddaughters have had interactions with people of other races.
Oh, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Many of the folks out there, even though we talk down on them, and I will totally, because I get totally fired up about it, but it's still, to me, it's still more good out there than them.
Yeah.
And, when 90 million people don't show up to vote or, to make a decision, and then that little 70 million showed up?
Yeah.
We pull that 90 million in, it's way more good than bad.
Yeah.
In that. So, but still, I'm still going to berate and talk about these people anyway. Because people, it needs to be known. And that's something we're going to get into real quick soon. But there's more good than bad. I still believe that. And, but you just kind of just sit and just ponder sometime. And you see all these little memes you see out there. And a lot of us, I saw a guy, I was coming from work today. I saw a guy the other day. He's driving an old beat up truck. It was 4-wheel up off the ground. And on the back of that truck, he flying 2 flags, right?
Yeah.
And he flying them flags proud. I'm not going to even say what kind, because you know what kind they were. And I just looked at the guy and I'm like, why you don't have a new truck, buddy? Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Your president didn't get you a new truck? You know, that truck he was driving like about to fall apart, you know? But he had those 2 flags on the back.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I mean, but he drive around a beat up, rusty old pail, looked like an old rusty water pail. But he had those flags.
You're talking about my truck now. Wait a minute.
That was you?
That might have been me.
No, this joker had 2 flags in the back of his truck. And I just sit there and look at people like that. I'm just saying, man, bro, you ought to have like a Tesla, a new GMC electric 2026 or something. You know what I mean? I mean, I see, I just thought about it. So, he'll feel it one day. He'll feel it.
Yeah, he'll feel it.
He'll feel it. You know what I mean?
Trust me, they're all going to feel the boomerang effect.
Yeah. Boomerang effect. Yeah.
That boomerang effect. It's gonna catch them all up.
Well, I tell you what, we're going to take a quick break here, and we'll be back with more of the Soul of Generation X.
You're listening to the Soul of Generation X, and you can find the Soul of Generation X on Apple Podcast, Spotify Podcast, YouTube Podcast, and anywhere you get your podcast.
Welcome back to the Soul of Generation X. Joined here with Lenny. And I just want to revisit a spotlight that I did a few months ago. But I want to revisit it because I'm seeing a lot more of what I call this imagery. And we can call it, I just name it MAGA imagery. I'm seeing it in various ways. And what I'm seeing is I'm seeing a lot of people out there. I'm not seeing, and I'm just going to get right down to it, I'm not seeing a lot of Trump stickers and the name Trump on the back of cars anymore. I'm seeing imagery and signs that people are using. I say it's really, it's kind of hypocrisy in a way. I mean, they don't want to put Trump on the back of their cars, but they are still moving in the ways of the MAGA. But they're doing it in what we call maybe you might more or less a bougie way. You know what I'm saying? Mm. So a lot of the common slogans and various texts that we see, we'll see things that we might see, Make America Great Again, which we've been saying that for the longest, MAGA, Keep America Great, Let's Go Brandon. You remember that one?
I remember that.
America First. You're seeing that. Now you're seeing Ultra MAGA. But one that's really, really, really been getting to me, and I've been seeing a lot of lately, and I think I discussed it with you off and on, but I am seeing a lot of, I'm not seeing anything Trump anymore. I'm seeing now.
Before you say it, let me just say this real quick.
What's that? What's that?
You forgot the American flag with the blue stripe.
Oh, we getting there. We getting there.
Yeah.
Okay. We getting there. That's a good one. That's oh man, I can go. What I'm seeing is something that says a license plate that says "Don't tread on me," and it's a yellow flag with a coiled up rattlesnake, and the words saying "Don't tread on me." They become pretty noticeable on trucks and cars in Florida and across the South. And the historical origin of that flag, the design comes from, it's called the Gadsden flag, created in 1775 during the American Revolution by Christopher Gadsden. The original meaning, the rattlesnake symbolized vigilance and readiness to defend.
Right.
Don't tread on me meant resistance to tyranny and defense of the individual liberty. So why are people using this today? I see people using this because they're hypocrites. They're scared to put Trump, anything that says Trump or MAGA on their vehicle. I mean, I'm just going to break it down. Where my job is, where I work, I did lots of cars. I've yet to see a car that says Trump on it, but I will see "Don't tread on me" or "Let's go Brandon." And this is a group of people that can be a bit bougie at times, or want to come off as bougie, not want to associate with the people that we just talked about just now, living in a trailer, driving a piece of pickup truck with 3 teeth.
Right.
Even though they're voting for the same thing, they don't want to be associated with that. You see what I'm saying? A little hypocrisy in there. You know what I mean? Just doesn't make sense. But I'm seeing that license plate a lot more, and I heard some people say, well, it's okay. And you tell me, they say, oh, it symbolizes patriotism. Patriotism? Personal liberty, Second Amendment advocacy, conservative politics alignment. And they say, oh, why it often gets linked to MAGA? Because it is MAGA. It is MAGA. That flag on your car, there's no other purpose. Because you like to put a snake on the back of your car? No. There's no other purpose for that flag. And then what you brought up earlier, this is because I'm bringing back what we call hidden symbols. So we got the tread on me flag. I will see a flag in some part of the car's design or an add-on part of the car, like it might be in the window tint. You've seen those.
Yeah.
It might be on the side where the brand of the car, you'll see a little flag. The newest one I've seen, I saw a guy, he has it's a Ram, and in the middle of the silver of his grill, you got to look kind of close. There's a Confederate flag, and it's silvered out. And I'm looking at him saying, man, but you go around the back of his truck anywhere else, you don't see anything that says MAGA or Trump on it. Okay, you see what I'm getting at, man?
Yeah.
And I mean, I'm setting this up for, I'm not going to stay on this, but I'm bringing this up because I'm petty on this. I'm petty on this because these are the people that got us in the crap that we're in right now. These are the people. They voted.
That tread on me crowd.
The tread on me crowd, the branding, the hidden symbols, as we call it, signals and symbols, they got us in the crap that we're in right now. And I'm petty about it. I don't like it. I almost have I'm going to say I have a hatred towards that. I don't hate stuff like that, but I have a hatred to them because of that. I actually would rather see them with Trump stickers all over the back of their car than to see them hiding bougie like with these little symbols. Yeah. And I say that because I'm going to give a story here. I think I told you this one time. Because I want people to know, our listeners, I want people who are coming over across the water, skipping, they're coming to the other side. I want them to know, because these people, they need to be punished legally. They need to be punished. They need to be punished because, and I say this in that way because, and there's various ways it could happen. Right. I know there was a lady and a man. They hired a contractor to come over to their house to do some work in their house, and they happened to be it was a black woman and her husband. This guy drives up to their house. It was on. I saw it online. Mm-hmm. He drives up to their house in his truck. Right. He's a repairman of some type. You hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah. And he drives up, and in the back of the bed of his truck, guess what he had? Mm-hmm. What do you think?
Tread on me.
No.
Don't
he
tread
had a Confederate flag. He had a Confederate flag.
And a don't tread on me sign.
No, I don't know. I just know he had a Confederate flag, and the husband and wife, they looked there, standing on the porch, and she looked at her husband and she said, "I got this. I got this." So she went out. They recorded it. She said, "Sir, you're here to fix so and so," and he said, "Yes." She said, "Well, we won't be needing your services." She said, "Why?" She said, "We won't be needing your service." And he stopped and he said, "Is it the flag?" And she looked at it. He said, "I can take down the flag." She said, "No, sir. I don't want you to take down what you believe in for me.
Right.
We won't be needing your services. You can leave."
Exactly.
Bam. Just like that.
Yeah.
Die out, like they say. That's what I'm talking about right there.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I'm saying. He didn't deserve to be working in those folks' house. You're going to drive up to these black folks' house with a big Confederate flag on your car?
It's a big no-no.
I mean, if you can get away with it, but no. That's a symbol that that's just a wide open signal.
Right.
But as for the don't tread on me, the small flags that you're seeing, the let's go Brandon.
Yeah.
Folks, when you see these signs on cars, or if you're hiring somebody to do something, you don't hire them again. Don't partake of, ordering from a particular company.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you got to make them pay, because there's some counter signs to those "don't tread on me." They got one with a big alley cat treading all over the snake, and then the other one, they got the snake tied up saying, "Tread on me."
Yeah.
Well, that's the hidden signs. I mean, if I saw my doctor or my dentist pull up and he got one of them on the back of his car or his truck, him or her, then you know what I'm doing? I said, nah, I don't think I'm going to stick around.
No.
Because I don't know what you're going to do. You might try to drill my teeth out of my whole skull. You might give me some bad medicine, wrong prescription.
So you see where I'm coming from, right?
Yeah.
You see, it's only fair.
Yeah.
It's only fair. We're experiencing the most heinous, crime-driven scam administration that's ever been ever stepped into Washington. And this is unreal. It's a bizarro world. And those are the people that made and paved the way for that. Donald Trump didn't just walk in Washington and say, hey, I'm the president. He had to be voted in there. These people put him there enough to vote against themselves, which many of them are feeling right now. And, I'm going to tell you, that Marjorie Taylor Greene made a bunch of money and she got on out. But Marjorie Taylor Greene, she saw what this mess was getting ready to do to her constituents.
Oh, yeah.
She didn't want to be on the end of that.
No.
She made her money and she gone. I ain't saying, but she did not want to get to her office and have 1,000 calls from her constituents. Yeah. I mean, this is just the most evil, criminalistic administration, a group of heathens, thugs, unqualified people, and these people that are driving around, you see every day, talking in your face, driving in the car next to you at the store, and the ones with all this, crap on their cars. You did a little military stuff here. Isn't there a way you're not supposed to display the American flag?
No, yeah, there's definitely a way. You're not supposed to have it upside down means you're in distress.
Right. It's a proper, you just can't, you're not supposed to be sticking the flag everywhere, are you?
Well, no, you're not. You're not supposed to desecrate it. And what I consider desecrating the flag is where you put a blue stripe or a black stripe to the American flag. Right.
Exactly.
Or you put a flag on the ground. I don't believe in burning the flag. Because too many people have, given their lives. And it's not the flag. It's the symbolism that it represents the good part of America.
Right. Yeah.
But these people have hijacked.
They hijacked the flag.
Yeah.
And we got to take it back. Yeah. We're in the process of that. But when you're seeing it on the side of every Jeep, every truck, and Lenny, you see it in the most hidden ways. Like I saw a Ram in red, white, and blue. You've seen that. It was inside of the Ram.
Right.
You're not supposed to do that. I mean, technically, are you?
No.
You're desecrating the flag when you do that, right?
Yeah, you are. And the thing is, these people, they fly the biggest flag. I hate it when I see politicians like Donald Trump hugging the flag like listen, you can hug 1,000 flags. That don't make you American. That don't make you more patriotic.
No,
it doesn't. Right? No. But if you're a dirtbag, you're just a dirtbag till you get cleaned up. Hugging the flag is not going to make you some kind of hero or patriot. And that's another word they throw around. Patriot.
Patriot. I just said patriot.
Yeah.
Patriot.
I'm a patriot. I'm a patriot.
And I got another one then, because we're talking about hidden signals. What's up with the we the people stuff? We the people. On tattoos, on the back of a truck, on a sticker.
Yeah.
We the people. That's another one, folks. That's another one. We're going to go over all of them. We the people.
Well,
tread on me.
It used to be Born in the USA. Remember that? But
that was Bruce Springsteen. But that was when everything was good.
But they're not mad at him, so they don't.
Yeah, they wouldn't put that on there. No, they're not going to put Bruce on there. No. That was back in the good old days. But this right here, this is we the people.
Yeah.
Don't tread on me. Let's go, Brandon.
Yeah.
What else? Just flags in general on a vehicle. And I'm saying this. I'm saying it again because I kind of got. We had a little audio problem earlier. I know we were trying to, but I'm saying this because these people, just like a business that's not doing right, you boycott them. You make them pay. You should, like you just said just now, if your dentist, you saw your dentist, you happen to drive up to his house, he got MAGA flags all over. you're not going back to that dentist, probably, right?
Yeah. Right.
So these people that you're seeing with these items in various places, and they're playing up to the role of this and that. And no, when you see this, people, you need to take your business somewhere else.
Yeah.
Take your business, make these people pay for what they've done, putting this evil Hitler into office in our country. You make them pay like that woman told her husband, I take care of this. Told that man, oh, we won't be needing your services. He's like, what is it? Is it the flag? I can take it down. No, She said, no, I don't want you to not believe in what you believe in for me. You go and keep your flag up there. We just won't be needing your services, sir.
Yeah. Yeah.
You just lost out on maybe a couple $100 that day. Because he was coming in to do something like he'll fix it up something.
Mm-hmm. You
just lost a payday. Now you got to go find one when you thought you had this.
Right.
So that's what. Huh?
No. I was going to say they've done away with the roses and the doves and doves for peace, and they've even got rid of the skull and crossbones.
No, for the pirates.
And they got rid of that. I mean, they don't even put doves. You don't see people with doves or stuff like that, roses for peace. Those used to be symbols that, when America was at a time where everybody kind of like understood each other. We know we had underlying problems, but you don't see those symbols no more.
Yeah. You don't see a whole lot of. I think a lot of people are. I don't want to say scared, but I think people are being blatant because your president has this immunity. So, I don't know.
Well, they even brought back your Uncle Sam. They're using him in a bad way.
No, I haven't seen Uncle Sam. Are you serious?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah.
So Uncle Sam wants you.
Yeah, they twisted his words around, too. They got Uncle Sam all in the mix. They done lied on Uncle Sam, y'all.
You said they got Uncle Sam all up in the mix?
They got Uncle Sam all in their foolishness nonsense.
Oh, man, I haven't seen that one. You got to show me that.
Yeah.
I haven't seen that one.
Yeah.
But it's really, I'm petty about this, and I will be petty because I'm having to do more, get back into therapy because of this. Because my anger, it just upsets. I get angry when I see this because literally, like I said, I'd rather see these people driving around with, like I saw this old lady one day had about 10 Trump stickers on her car. She was driving 2 miles an hour in the left lane. I just laughed. I was,
Right.
But she telling you what she is. She telling you like it is. She ain't got, don't tread on me. Let's go, Brandon.
Yeah.
And a bunch of little flags on there with nothing on them. She telling you what these people here that's not telling, they're hypocrites, man.
Yeah.
They're hypocrites, and any way that they can go down legally, they need to go down. They need to, because they're gonna feel inflation anyway.
Right.
But anything else, make them, because of what, if you could vote for the mess that's going on right now, because you couldn't vote for that woman who's literally dubbed as the most qualified to ever run for president in the history of this world, and you couldn't vote for this woman who had made a way for everybody to have peace. And she told everybody what was going to happen. She told everybody.
Yeah.
And they asked her yesterday, I saw on the podcast. She said, "Yeah, I watched the State of the Union." She watched it, and she just shook her head. She's like, "She said, baby, like I told y'all.
Since we on this subject, I want to ask you a question.
Okay, go ahead.
How do you feel now? We talk about in these trying times. How do you feel when you hear or have to say the Pledge of Allegiance?
I don't get that all the time. I know at the job we did some stuff for Veterans Day.
Right.
And good question that you asked that. There are a lot of veteran employees out there. I put my hand on my heart, but I did not recite the pledge. I saluted the flag, paid homage and tribute to all my family members, served in the military, and those good folks who I knew and didn't know, but I didn't say it. I didn't say the pledge because it's not liberty and justice for all.
Right.
So I didn't. I just put my hand on I remember this last year because I didn't even go to the ceremony this time because it was a little bit further away and some other. But I put my hand on my heart and I said it like a little prayer in my mind and just thought about what that my folks fought for and believe in, and that's it. So. Yeah, good question.
Much like the national anthem, when I hear, I guess when I hear the pledge, it doesn't. When we were in elementary school and we said the pledge, we said it with so much vigor and power and passion because we felt equal.
Yeah,
we didn't know a difference. We just saw our white friends or our Hispanic friends. We were all equal.
Yeah.
And we tried to say it louder than the person next to us.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I mean? You remember that? Remember those days?
Yeah. Yeah, you didn't hear every day anything about black, white, this or that. Everybody, we just treat each other like, oh, that's my brother. We didn't say brother. It's just like a brother. It's just, you didn't hear that kind of, So,
and it's sad that our kids, well, some of our kids, but maybe the grandkids, they won't experience that. They won't experience it next to their friend with the proud hand over the heart, seeing who can outsay the pledge with one another. Because that time has passed. And me as an adult now, I chair meetings and I go to meetings where you have to stand and say the pledge. It's like, it becomes more of a burden, a chore, I'm doing this because I got to do it. Let's get it over with, And I thought about it. I said, man, there used to be that fire, man, when we were in elementary school to stand up, get out the seat, and just stay with our back straight, our spine stiff, put that hand over that left side of that heart, and our buddies, we want to say it louder than our buddies because we believed in something.
Even in sports, when we did all, in baseball and football, when we did the national anthem, I felt like, man, I felt like the pros on TV, man.
Yeah.
And you feel you hear this, and you feel like you won for all and all for one. You didn't think about the black and the whiteness of it.
Yeah.
Because I wasn't brought up like that. I didn't bring my kids up like that. And my grandbabies are not being brought up like that. And it's just, I think that's the part that just makes me sad and angry when I think about them, because the hate is just that's I think that's the part that really, really upsets me the most when I see, because you can take the child of that person that's driving around with that "Don't Tread on Me" flag and all that bull on their car, and you take their 3 or 4 year old and let them meet my 3 or 4 year old grandson, they'll probably get along like it ain't nothing. They'll probably be having a ball, having a ball, pledge, and yet, you know what I'm saying? It just that just because we didn't teach our kids that, but our kids around the same age come together.
Yeah.
They had friends of all colors and shades and I mean, shoot, they be sticking up for them, defending them on stuff, somebody bought,
Yeah.
and
right. But you see why I'm going at with it. When we were coming up, there was that passion, there was that pride, there was that a sense of I'm going to do this when I'm going to grow up. I could be the president of the United States of America.
Yeah,
I could be anything I want to be. But that's where I am with it. That's how I feel.
I mean, I see when you get into it with these people that you get into it with on Facebook.
Yeah.
And I know why, because I've only seen it one time, but I can't get into it. I can't because I get too angry. I don't know how you do it, but I know why you're doing it. No, I know why you do it because you can't believe these are the people that we hand in hand and arm in arm went to school with, play ball, and you believe in something that is against me.
Right.
You would hurt me and mine.
Yeah.
Because of some belief of somebody who doesn't care about you because he's using you.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, literally. I mean, you. So I see why you get into it with these people because that's why I can. Because I saw a couple names one day. I mean, it was a couple of years ago. I don't know because I can't get a year. And I saw these names. And I'm like, that's so and so from, high school. That's so and so from junior. I even see a couple of names from people I knew from elementary school.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I can't believe how you say they act.
Yeah. I mean, some of the same. I'm debating right now to respond to a guy that I played football with from Jefferson. We were in the same backfield together. And, I'm happy for anybody to be successful. That's just how I am. Because I ain't got to pay your bills. But what he wrote after the State of the Union address, I'm still waiting to see how I want to deal with this guy. Because what he wrote was very offensive to me because it wasn't directed to me. And I'm pretty sure he sees my posts as well.
But it was directed to the people in general.
Yeah, goes back to your point. These are the people that we battle with, we played with alongside of wealth. We sweat and blood together. And to think that they get up in age and get to a level of prominence. See what people got to realize. I don't care if a person has a full-time job at Walmart or Waffle House. Okay? If they need help, they just need help. If they got to depend on the government to make ends meet, that's what they got to do. You don't berate these people because they need help. You don't look down on these people because they need help. They probably doing the best they can do,
and they making an effort.
So when I saw this, people need to stop depending on the government. Well, hell, we all depend on the government.
Yeah. Right.
Because when there's a national emergency like a hurricane, we depend on the government to get our power back on. Mm-hmm. We depend on the government to come clean up the debris.
Yeah, clean up trees up.
So I just took offense to it.
Do you think this person? Do you think it would make a difference confronting them about this comment? Because you say you're thinking about it. Would it make a difference? Or, I mean, if you come back at this person, because you mentioned the role, or you said prominence and something else. Okay, so this person is somebody. I guess they must think they have something, or they do, or whatever.
Yeah,
but you need to put a lot of thought into this if you're going to give. Don't give that that
right.
fuss back and forth.
That's why I haven't responded yet, because I want to be thoughtful.
You need to put something together, because apparently it's bothering you. I'm not going to even ask you who it is. I don't even want to know, because I probably know him. But you need to put something together that it's going to make them think. Because you said just now, we all need the government for something.
Yeah.
This person here is saying what they're saying. They might have a mama and daddy, on Medicaid. You know what I mean? Something, I don't care how prominent you are.
Right.
Something, it's going to hit all these people.
Right.
So to make a comment as if you're part of the king's court.
Yeah.
You need to put something.
Yeah,
together
that's some thought,
or it's not going to be. Or it's not going to be where he's just going to write you down. Just another end. There's just another end.
Right.
Because
everybody's not able to get in that boat and go down to Bahamas and have dinner, and then be back the same night. And to say and listen, I appreciate the hard work that person did to get where he's at. All right, I don't know how he got there, hard work, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
But man, it just it left a bad taste in me, because I thought you were better than that, man. You got this.
Well, you thought that the person had more care and compassion.
Yeah.
You don't say better, but just like that was your brother.
He don't give a damn.
No matter what color you are, that's your brother. You and that's why I can't do that. What you do, I can't do it.
This man competed to keep up with me in athletics.
Okay.
And I know we lived in two different neighborhoods.
Yeah.
But we met at the same school together.
Yeah.
We competed with each other. Yeah. You pushed yourself to be as good as I was.
So that's got to be tough that you confront these people, because I know I couldn't do it.
Yeah.
Because that was really to know somebody that was a buddy, from as far back as whatever, elementary, and to know that I couldn't deal with it. I couldn't take it.
Yeah.
So that's why I can't confront these people with you in that arena. That is your arena.
Wow.
And I'm serious. That is your arena. I mean, that's a tough. I mean, that's a hard arena to be in, man. That's like just the IFC stuff, whatever. That is a tough arena. You like the guys, these podcasters, like they say, hey, I listen to Fox, so you don't. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that takes a strong person.
Yeah. It's just like certain churches that I've lost a little. I lost respect for some of the people that at churches where I thought they were. Hey man. Okay.
Oh, I lost respect for that a long time ago.
But like you said, when I roll up in there and I see don't tread on me stickers and back the blue and all this.
Let's go, Brandon.
Let's go, Brandon. I'm like, and I asked one preacher friend that I know.
Mm-hmm.
I saw him at the store. I said, man, let me ask you something. He said, man, I ain't seen long when you coming back. I'm like, listen, man, I can't come back. And I'm going to be honest, I told you to your face. I'm telling you to your face. Because when all this was going on, you guys still had services inside.
Mm-hmm.
All right. All this, COVID was going on, this and that. Mm-hmm. I get you got to make payroll. People got to be paid. And then this whole COVID thing turned into something evil where this guy took it, and you guys don't even say nothing about it. You don't speak out on the very issue you're supposed to be speaking out about.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't care how many bracelets you got on your finger, your arm go around. Well, what would Jesus do? What would Jesus do? Yeah. I say, man, that's a turnoff. That left a sour taste in me
Me too.
Towards you all.
Yes, me too.
I just
And I was with you. I was a part of that.
Yeah. I just put it out there to him, bro.
Yeah.
I say, man, I'm be real with you. I'm gonna keep it real with you.
I am
you need to think about
disappointed.
Yeah.
Yeah. You brought I am disappointed with, we can go, and that's a whole nother podcast there.
Yeah.
Talking about the Christian nationalists and white nationalists and all that stuff. Oh man, we could go to town on that. We could do a whole show on that.
But look at the turnoff. Look at the turnoff all over the country.
Oh yeah, all over the country.
Yeah.
All over the country. But the person even said it himself. He was like, these people are easy to get a hold of. And I've seen documentaries about it. And they said, well, how did Donald Trump get the Christian, the evangelicals? And he said, well, he came at them strategically. He had coaches, people to help him doing this, people like Stephen Miller. Yeah. He came at them with, no abortion and all this stuff that, coming to find out that some of these people are some of the most evil people in the country.
Yep.
Some of the most evil, sexual predators, bothering kids, using the church to get to kids. Yep. These things, this is, I don't know. But getting back to what we were saying, you need to really put some thought into what you're going to say to this guy, if you're going to say anything at all, which I know you are.
Yeah.
Because you go feel like, I can't let this guy get over on me like this. I know you're not going to let it go.
No,
so
I ain't going to let it go.
You got to.
I ain't going to let it go. Because
I know you're not going to let it go.
I wouldn't be true to myself if I just brush it off.
I know you're not going to let it go. So since you're not going to let it go, you got to really give the person something to think about. And at the same time, knowing that there are going to be other viewers of your posts.
Yeah.
So you need to give them something to think about. You need to hit all areas, man. You need to hit healthcare. You need to hit, the price of this, that, and show some. Literally give some examples of stuff and just.
Well, I'm coming at him like Jesse Jackson would.
Oh, really? Keep hope alive.
Well, just he was more.
Since you brought up Reverend Jesse Jackson, let's give a quick shout out to Reverend Jackson. We lost Reverend Jesse Jackson this week. Yeah. And everybody, a bunch of people have Reverend Jesse Jackson stories, and I just want to put mine in real quick. I was a freshman in college, and he visited our campus in Tallahassee, and that was one of the most wild days. There was white, black, everybody out there. I was maybe about 15 feet away from him.
Yeah.
Of course, he was a Q dog, so the Qs were there, and he had his bodyguards there, and but everything was just so he spoke. And it was just like, man, I can't wait to get on the phone, call mom and dad. Jesse Jackson was here, Reverend Jesse Jackson. And he really paved the way for a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
For even, like, say, President Obama. So I just want to give a shout out. That's my Reverend Jesse Jackson story. Freshman year in college, got to hear him speak live, and you won't forget it. So.
Wow, that's great. And we have to give him the Shaft Award, possibly.
Shaft Award, yeah. Brother, he went out when it was really tough to go out.
Yeah, he did.
And thought about his people.
Yeah.
And it takes a strong person to do that mentally, not just physically, just mentally, and just being in the right mind, which is what we're trying to do, just trying to speak out. But he gets the Shaft Award.
Yeah.
John Shaft.
Yeah, John Shaft.
I didn't mean to cut you off there, but go back to what you were saying.
No, I was just saying Reverend Jackson was He was a hell of a guy. He fought the good fight all the way to the end.
Yeah.
And we losing these guys slowly. Losing them slowly. And the only thing we got to replace them is a bunch of pretenders, a bunch of opportunists. And when I say,
how do we get? I was gonna say, how do we get away from those opportunists and people that are I'm even hearing things about this. Our leader. I'm not going to bring that up. Maybe I need to verify it first. But some of our congressional people that we have a lot of hopes for, not too high on them right now. You know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Not the new progressives.
Right.
Not the new progressive folk. But
well, it's we got to stop putting these people who are fake. Got to stop putting them on the pedestal. You know, you got a lot of people switching out. A lot of black people switching out that are celebrities. And those are not the people that need to be representing us.
no, they don't need to be saying nothing.
No.
You make
They do not
$25
know.
million a year, fine. Don't get into politics. Just go and make your $25 million,
Yeah.
get your tax cut, but don't come out here like Ice Cube did and
Yeah,
a few
Snoop.
others and try to interject into some.
Yeah.
We know you make just. You got plenty of them out there. They make their money. They don't say nothing. They ain't got to say nothing. You don't even think about it. But what you need to come out. I mean, if you come out and say, hey, tax break for everybody. Everybody. We need to get. That's a different story. But
Yeah.
I was so disappointed with Ice Cube,
Oh, yeah. Him and
And,
Snoop Dogg.
Snoop, and they both. I think they both got the hint from everybody because
Nicki Minaj.
You think so?
and all that. Stephen A. Smith.
I don't even. Nicki Minaj isn't even a citizen of this country.
No, Stephen A. Smith.
And
Another one.
Man, I can't stand Stephen A. Smith. Man, I don't even. Who? That's like people talking about Bill Maher. Who cares
Yeah.
about Bill Maher?
Right.
Who cares about Stephen A. Smith?
Yeah.
That's just, what, does he put votes down on the paper? No.
He talking about running for president.
Man, you almost said something just there.
He talking about running.
It just, why do we even care to bring him up? People like him, Bill Maher, who else? What's the other guy? I mean, just
I
I don't know.
That's
I
why I
don't know.
say pretenders. They're nothing but characters. That just
yeah. I'm more concerned. I'm not even concerned with your president. I'm more concerned with the people that we actually associate and see every day.
yeah.
The people, like I said, the people that voted this mess in office, the people that we work with, the people that we're around, the people we drive next to at the stop sign, at the stoplight, we're sitting there. These people that are many, so the hypocrisy, they're such hypocrites that they put these little hidden signals on their car. They put the little flag in the front of the grill. They put the little flag on the side. They put the Confederate flag in the front. Let's go, Brandon. Don't tread. I saw a joke the other day. I think I told you about it. Now, this guy, and I'm going to be straight up. I ain't going to try to bite. Just tell you how we talk. This joker was black as you. He's black as you. I saw him go get in a car, and the tag said, "Don't tread on me."
Right.
Can you explain that to me?
Well,
Come with this. Give me an excuse. Oh, then maybe that's a family's car, a friend's car. How? Tell me.
I'll tell you
Because he had kind of strayed a little bit. I see him, but he just like he got a little something, think he's something this like that, but I don't see anything. But how is a joker like that, black as you, got "Don't Tread on Me" on his tag?
I'm gonna put it down as that old folks say, where the goats can get it.
Okay.
He's cooning.
He's cooning. Okay.
Yeah.
He one of them coons.
Yeah. He is cooning to impress them other folks.
Okay. So not a belief in his heart.
No.
He just trying to get somewhere.
Yeah. Yeah. He tried to get clicks and likes, but in actuality, he cooning.
Cooning. That's a new. I mean, I've been knowing coon for years, but now cooning is the name of the game, huh?
Yeah.
Cooning. Okay.
He cool.
Okay. I can take that.
When you see one of us doing all that, and how you doing now? Hey, this that. Tread on me and all that on your bumper sticker.
On his tag.
On his tag.
Oh,
you really cool.
Tag. Yeah, these people got the tags. I'm talking about the tags. They done bought the tags.
He cooled it.
I've been seeing this car with this tag for the last month or so. I thought it was a lady.
Yeah.
And he goes and gets in the little SUV, the mini SUV, and I'm thinking maybe that's his uncle, maybe that's his daddy, that's something. But he black as you.
Yeah. See, he cooled it. That's all.
And I'm saying, so when he drive out there in the real "Don't Tread on Me" man, see that tag, he gonna be looking like,
yeah, he'll be like,
you ever think? That's another thing, like Arsenio said. How you say, things make you go, What do you think the real MAGA man sees when this coon, as you say, drives by with a "Don't Tread"? What is going on in their head? Does it screw their head up?
No, it don't. They sit back and they chuckle. They look at that mother. They say, look at that dumb ninja. That ignorant ass ninja.
You really think so?
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't know.
Because it's like this. You really trying to like put a square peg in a round hole.
A round hole.
Yeah. And that's what that cooning is. You're trying to be something that they ain't gonna let you be. You're never gonna be one of the boys. See, I've never on any of my trucks, any of my vehicles, but any kind of political signs on them.
Never.
But you know where I stand. Everybody that's my friend on Facebook know exactly where I stand.
Right.
Exactly. No question.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I ain't even be cooling around them, pretending.
No.
They gonna know when they talk to me and we get on a political subject what it's gonna be like. So when you see that guy,
yeah,
and that man from now on,
and I see him walking. I see because he's near the same building. So I see him walking his car. I see him on his brakes, and I happen to see him walk to get in there. My mouth was just hanging up, and I'm like, no, he did not get into the "Don't Tread on Me" SUV. The SUV.
And I would go further. I would go one better and say this here. If you see one who is legitimate with it on it, I would rather talk to them than talk to him. I would rather have lunch with them than have it with him.
Well, you taking it too far.
I'm just being honest. If I had to choose,
I don't want to. I mean, I know what you're saying. I know what you're saying. You rather like I told you about the old lady I saw driving with 10 Trump stickers on her back of her car, driving 2 miles an hour in the left lane. She probably, like they say, she probably a hoot.
Yeah.
She probably like, baby, I'm so sorry I voted for that man. I didn't know he was going to do everything he's doing right now. I just didn't know. No. Well, let me help you get these stickers off your car. Go get the blade so we can
scrape it off.
Let me scrape these.
Let's just paint over them.
Let's just paint over these stickers because I didn't know. I didn't know he was going to do that. Don't that get you when you hear these people say, I just did. Well, did you not read the big, beautiful bill?
You know, I used to.
It was only in print in 80 countries. People told you what they were going to do. They told you what they were going to do, but you said, "Oh no, he's only going to do it to those black and brown people." It's not going to reach me. It's only going to be those bad immigrants. You know those immigrants that come over and they steal and take everything. Those bad ones. That's what he's supposed to get. It's only going to be them. It's not going to. My groceries are going to be the same. They got a line at the grocery store that says, "People like me, we the people." Yeah. This is the line I go out when I get my groceries. My groceries don't change in price. My grocery status. Did they have a line like that? Because I would go to the store. Did they have a line like that? At a store that say "We the people"?
No.
Everybody got to go out through the same line.
Yeah, same line. But I can tell you this:
so ain't no different set of prices.
Oh no.
There's no club prices. Ain't no club prices like.
I used to be bothered by that, but now I don't. Now I laugh and I smile.
I do
because
too.
They are getting the boomerang effect.
Explain the boomerang effect, isn't it?
Well, I'll get it a little. I just say the boomerang effect is you ever do a boomerang, you see it on TV, whatever. They said that possibly can't come back and hit me. Ain't no way in the world that can come back to me. So these people had the mindset that this will never affect me. Just like the people that were saying, I will vote for Donald Trump. I will vote for Donald Trump. You know, the Cuban lady down in Miami.
Oh, yeah. Now their son or husband got deported, right?
Yeah, they never thought that was going to happen to them.
Why?
They didn't think the boomerang was going to come and hit them.
Well, you know why? Because like this one professor was saying, these people that do stuff like that, whether they black, Hispanic, brown, historically brown people, when you get to a point that you think that you're you've elevated toward whiteness, as they say, something might happen. You might have got a promotion. You got a friend. You might have a girlfriend. Or something has made you think that you've elevated to whiteness or whitedom, as it's got. Have you really elevated?
Yeah. Have you?
Yeah. Have you really elevated to? I'm just talking about the people that you're talking about. For them to be as black and brown as they are and look like the thug immigrants that the man said he want to take away and go put to back him. In your mind, you've elevated to whiteness, and I kind of take part of that from a good brother of ours, Wajahat Ali. He does a podcast. You've probably seen Wajahat. Waj is awesome.
Yeah.
He said that when Waj put it together so eloquently, man, he said, and he's Muslim, that just about like he just right around the corner from us, that we grew up together. Right. And just the most honest Muslim brother, like Zoran Mandani in New York, just cool. He said that he broke it down. He said, these people, whether they're Muslim, whether they're black, Hispanic, they get like that. They feel that some way they've elevated to whitedom. Right. Something happened, something occurred that has made them think that they've elevated.
Yeah.
So what, when you get to that point, okay, you're not looking in the mirror. And who comes to my mind is your boy, your buddy, riding around in $70,000 plane going to hockey games.
Yeah.
Have you looked in the mirror, man? Have you looked in the mirror? You look like what your president say he wanted to send out of the country.
Thank you.
But you riding around taking your girlfriend everywhere.
Yeah.
Who might that be? No one other than Cash, Big Cash.
Yeah.
Big money man Cash Patel, right?
Frat boy Patel.
He think he's elevated. Oh man, you ought to hear my man Waj talk about his homeboy. Waj goes slam. You've elevated to what? And I'm sure you know some people.
Yeah.
Hint, riding the boat.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about? The boat.
Yeah.
The big boats that they've elevated some way.
Yeah.
To whitedom.
Yeah.
Ain't nowhere near white now. Could get picked up, put in a cage, and taken away in a minute.
Yeah.
And that's why we say that. Listeners, that's why we say the term whitedom and elevate, because those of you who supported this or your president, they're part of his plan when he was out there, when he was trying to get in office, I can't think of it. When he's out on the campaign tour, we're going to get rid of these bad immigrants, right? And we're going to send them away. And these black and brown, they're all black and brown. You know that.
Black and brown.
So that's why we say whitedom. Okay, these people we're talking about, and Lenny knows what I'm talking about. For him to act like this, and you know who we're talking about. Maybe he has. Has he elevated to whitedom?
Yeah.
I mean, has he?
You know,
if he was walking down the street in some shorts somewhere, didn't have on his attire for work, no name badge, and ICE was down the street, would they stop and ask him for his credentials?
Yeah.
You think?
Oh yeah.
Or would they just pick him up?
Yeah, well,
that elevation to whitedom, what does that get him?
Nowhere.
No, I'm saying, yeah. So, I mean, these people think that they've elevated to whitedom. And can the man use them? If he cannot use them, they become expendable.
Yeah.
Like your buddy Tim Scott.
Yep. Yep. He had to find out.
Tim had to find out, didn't he?
He found out that he was just like he depicted Obamas. That's how they look at him.
I heard your boy Tim was at this union meeting thing, and your president snubbed, looked at him like he just threw his head up at him.
Yeah.
Did you hear that? Hear about that?
I saw. Didn't even acknowledge the man
because he sent that message out about the Obamas, right? That's what they were saying.
Yeah.
So he been put in the doghouse.
He been put in his place. You hear what I'm saying? He got put in his place.
The place where he need to be, because he shouldn't have been up there thinking he elevated, right?
Right.
Had he elevated, or do you think he thought he elevated?
He thought he elevated. He had his lips on the behind too. See, a lot of their lips got stuck on this man behind.
Yeah, like the Speaker of the House, Mike Johnson, right?
Well,
is that who you're referring to?
No, I'm referring to people like the man in South Carolina.
Oh, okay, you talking about them?
That Tim Scott, Daniel Cameron.
Byron Cameron's running for office, right?
Byron Donaldson, he gonna be another one. You know,
I don't know what is in his head.
Well,
I don't know what is in that brother's head.
You know, he went to Florida State.
No.
He graduated from Florida State.
No, he didn't.
Yeah.
No, I thought he went to EWC.
Well, if he would have went to EWC, he would be acting like he acting. I can promise you that. So
you said he went to Florida State. That's why he acted like it. Oh, man, I didn't know that, man. I got to do some research on that. Yep. I got to research that one.
Yeah, he got married.
Find out what year.
Yeah.
He got married in college?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. Look up here.
Breaking news tonight, lady. I didn't know all this.
Yeah.
Man,
look up your fellow alumni.
Ah, man. That's, well, you know, were you there with Matt Gaetz?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, he was there with Matt Gaetz?
Oh, no, I don't know that, but.
Oh.
I can find out.
Over there. But yeah, man, these guys, man, cooning. That is the name of the game, cooning.
Yeah.
Why are you cooning though? Is this cooning going to pay off for me, pay off for you, pay off for all of us? How's this cooning going to help? You know, you shouldn't be cooning.
So
you shouldn't be cooning.
I got you, your boy Byron.
What you got?
He was born in Brooklyn, New York.
Okay.
Graduated from Florida State University. So he attended Florida A&M from 96 to 99. He got a BS degree in finance and marketing from Florida State in 2002. Yeah.
Wow.
Yep.
I can see him now walking around. Oh man, I'm not gonna say it. I'm not gonna say it.
Yeah, he got a BS in finance and marketing from Florida State. Yep.
Wow. That is crazy.
He out of Naples.
Naples?
Yeah. He worked in finance.
He's out of Naples?
Yeah, he is based career and location. He worked at a finance, banking, and insurance before entering politics.
I see why he act like heck if he out of Naples. Good night.
Yeah.
Dang. Well, I tell you, these makes no sense, but you know, these people, I feel I just feel like somebody just led us to slaughter, you know?
Right.
Like we were cheap.
He got 3 boys. He was born in 78.
78?
Yeah. October 28th, 1978. He got 3 boys.
Oh, wow. Okay, born in 78, man. Okay.
Damon, Darren, and Mason. He got 3 boys.
Wow.
Yep. Yep. Now he's trying to run for governor.
He got to step over a couple of people, huh?
Well, his primary, he got a fool running against him in the Republican side. Straight up racist fool.
They don't care. They don't care.
Yeah.
But man, that guy come with all the votes. You just said just now the race.
Yeah.
They don't mean that no more. You put this mess in office we got now. After Kamala said what she's gonna do for you.
Oh, the guy that's running against him is James Fishback.
James Fishback.
He's an investment firm founder running on a populist platform. He has heavily criticized Donaldson's. Yep, so they got quite a few people running. The lieutenant governor, he look like, the lieutenant governor that's running, he look like Joe LaDuke.
No, he didn't say Joe LaDuke, did you?
Joe LaDuke.
Wait. You're not talking about lumberjack Joe LaDuke from Canada and Gordon Soley's show.
Yeah.
You remember
Jay
Gordon
Collins.
Soley?
Yeah. Jay Collins, he's the Green Beret.
He got them jeans roll up at the bottom?
Yeah, that's how this guy look. With that beard and that bald head. Yeah. Yeah.
Wow.
So he announced Monday that he's running for governor. He's a former Green Beret, and he's lieutenant governor right now.
He's lieutenant governor now?
Yeah.
Lieutenant governor of who?
State of Florida. He served 23 years in the United States military as a Green Beret. It's already a crowded field. James Fishback.
James Fishback. Fishback. Wow. Fishback.
Fishback.
Get that fish back. Put
See, that'll be some homework.
Back.
Look up James Fishback.
Put that fish back, man. It's too small. Put him back. Oh, wow. Well, I tell you, man, you got any more topics you want to touch up on, and we can wrap this show up?
I think we hit it pretty good, and I can
we hit it out. We knocked it all bases.
Yeah, we did.
Get people back on track, and so they know what they need to do. Don't let these people scare them about voting.
Get scared. That's right. James Fishback, 31 years old.
31?
Yeah. Yeah.
He too young, man.
Yeah, these guys got milk around their mouth.
Wow.
You know, it used to be see, I don't think Donaldson will win it because there's something about guys with beards that people don't trust.
Really?
Feel like, yeah. And I remember they did a stint on that a long time ago, years ago.
Is that why they don't like J.D. Vance?
That could be. Well, he's just a hypocrite. Honestly, it was a study done through different states. I think they studied like 200 people. They put a picture of a guy with a beard, a guy without a beard, running for the same political office. The majority of people voted for the guy that didn't have a beard. And all of them said, a lot of them said that, you know, the guy with the beard, he clean cut, but he looked like he might be hiding something. So
that's J.D. Vance, huh?
Yeah, he'll never make president.
J.D. Vance, that's him.
Yeah.
So you get into politics, you got to cut the beard off, huh?
I would say trim it down or wear a goatee. Yeah. Well, a goatee. But in Donaldson, he has a full beard.
Yeah. But your president has nothing, no hair on his face, and we still don't trust nothing either.
He can't grow no hair on his face. He like those cats, those hairless cats. He can't go down on his face. I think he got a skin problem. I think his son has got issue as well.
Who that?
His son Barron.
Oh, your boy. Oh, yeah. I heard some things, some rumors about him that because I was thinking different. Somebody said, but I'm hearing some not good rumors about him
because he was sitting there. They had a camera on him at the State of the Union. He was sitting there like he was lost. You know, he was sitting there
well, like, like what, 16?
No, that boy 18. He's supposed to be in college, but
he didn't go.
I don't know.
I thought he was supposed to go off to school.
His mama treated like a damn baby. But
I thought he was supposed to go to George Washington or something.
Man, if that boy go to George Washington, somebody else gonna do the work for him. The man ain't got.
You know about George Washington, huh?
That's a tough story. That's where one of my daughters wanted to go down.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So you know about George Washington?
Yeah. So
George Washington.
He better stay where he at. He need to keep watching Sesame Street and learn.
He watches. Hey, he'll definitely learn something though. If he watches Sesame Street there, as long as they don't take PBS away.
Yeah.
You know, he'll be able to watch some of it. You know, trying to take it away. Shoot. Got us out there juggling. Shoot, man. But yeah, man, that's crazy. Well, what we're gonna do here later, we're gonna wrap it up. Any closing thoughts?
Well, not really.
No.
You know, not really. It's.
You done closed all the thought. You done closed all the thoughts you can close.
Yeah, because I, you know, in less than 6 hours, I'll be battling with these people again.
Yeah. You need to, as far as think about what you're gonna say for that rebuttal.
Yeah.
And make it strong. Do some research on it.
Yeah.
Just on it, But all righty.
Yes, sir. Man, it's always a pleasure to be invited on as a talking head, I guess you could say.
Pundit. Yeah,
pundit.
Yeah, pundit for the people.
I just know that.
Pundit for the people.
Yeah, I just know in my closing remarks that we as a people, I'm not even going to say the whole country, people who care.
Yeah.
We can't give up. We can't let this guy or the people behind this guy think that they're going to win this. Because we got to do it for the people, the kids and the grandkids and the great-grands that are coming along behind us.
Yep.
And if we don't, then we fail. And I don't think our mentors, our mothers and our fathers, they didn't set us up for failure. They taught us how to survive and how to fight. So that's what we got to do. That's what we got to do.
Yeah, man. Oh, man. Just don't know what to do sometimes. But anyway, appreciate that, lady. And we're going to say thank you to everyone out there for joining us once again.
Yes.
The second episode in season 2. We appreciate the cards and letters and ratings, and we ask that you give us a 5 on the rating. Then just you get when you get a chance, and we just appreciate everyone, and thanks for sticking with us.
Yes,
and we will have more for you on the next edition of the Soul of Generation X. We want to thank you once again. Y'all take care. Stay safe out there. Stay vigilant, as Lenny would say, and protect yourself, protect your family, whatever you need to do. The Second Amendment is yours. Do what you got to do.
That's right.
It doesn't belong to one group.
That's
it's
right.
all of ours. It's all of ours. Protect yourself. Protect your family. Make sure you're eating. Make sure you're exercising, working out.
Yes.
Get strong. Stay strong like we are. It could be a revolution.
That's right.
We got to be ready.
Got to be ready.
Men and women, we got to be ready. Stay strong. What do you say about that, Lenny?
Absolutely. Absolutely.
And Lenny will probably have a special segment on that on the next show. He usually gives us a segment on, we call it our survivalist segment. And I'm sure he gives he give us what to look for, what to get, and add what to add into what we got. And it's sometimes you look at all these movies I watch, and man, all those apocalyptic movies and everything's shut down and all it's exactly what Lenny's talking about. So yeah, everybody stay strong, get strong, take your vitamins, take your protein, get some protein every day, y'all. Get women and men both. At least get you a good 30, 50 extra grams of protein.
Yep. Get it in.
Get it in. And don't be out there cooning. All righty. Y'all take care. And join us on the next edition of, what is it, Lenny?
Soul of Generation X.
Y'all take care now.
You're listening to the Soul of Generation X, and you can find the Soul of Generation X on Apple Podcast, Spotify Podcast, YouTube Podcast, and anywhere you get your podcast.